Hello and welcome to Friday Night Soccer after the 3 week break as we are at Royal Lane Stadium here today as it's a local derby game between Kings Park Rovers versus Addis Gunners. Jimmy, today it's good to get the league back and running again, of course, after a 3 week break. What's the plans for Kings Park Rovers in this match today? Well, today's game is very important for Kings Park Rovers as it's a derby game and Pablo Francesca will know they need to put a shift in here today's game as Adders have got some quality players and currently sitting in 13th place in the table, Kings Park Rovers is, and they will be nice for them to get a good start back and running from the PremierLiga if they get a result today. But it'd be very big for Kings Park. They have to get something here today, but we'll wait and see, of course. What about Addis? Well, Addis Gunners should win this game really on paper because they have got a very quality team with quality players and quality better depth squad they've got compared to Kings Park Rovers. They need to win today to try and push themselves towards fourth place as it's a must-win game for them, for the club, even though they got to concentrate in the next two of the Champions League group stage games to try and get them to qualify for the round of 16. So they've got that to focus on as well. So, but to this matchup here today will be something important, of course. Absolutely so. Yep, absolutely. Anyways, let's go now to the managers. We'll go down to Joachim Löw and Pablo Francesca for this match. Pablo Francesca, is a huge match for your team today as we are back after the circuit break, as your team is going up against your local rivals half an hour away across the city at home today. Any thoughts on what you said to the players in the dressing room? Well, this game is obviously one of the biggest games of our league season. And I said to the players in the dressing room, it's important to show the hunger in our team and the desire to win. And we need to try to show Addis who's boss. Pablo, thank you. Joachim, you've managed you derby games against Kings Park Rovers through your 3 years as manager. Welcome back anyways after the circuit break. What's your methods in this match today? It's a game that we can't take lightly today, despite how good we are as a team, or potential how good we are as a team. We never knew what Pablo Francesca has told his team before the game kicks off in 10 minutes' time. It's important that we keep our heads up, and we need to show that we need to beat them, of course, today. So, yeah, it's important to show that. And it's the first time that I ever seen Pablo Francesca in person. And I believe he's a very good coach, a quality manager. And we know that he might set his team up to try to beat us today, as we are a local rival to this club. And today is going to be a good Friday night, I reckon, for both teams in this rivalry game. Okay, best of luck anyways in this match, Joachim. Best of luck anyways, and we'll see you after the game. Thank you. And anyways, let's go now to the end of that. And let's get straight into the game itself, as we'll be having two teams, Kings Park Rovers, going up against, of course, Addis Gunners. And let's get the match underway. Your commentator is Joshua Cole, alongside with Jemmy Robinson.
Right, let's get this game underway right here, right now. The PremierLiga. It is going to be the Adders derby between Kings Park Rovers and Adders Gunners. And of course, these two teams are playing each other. Welcome back to the PremierLiga after a 3-week break from the circuit break. And we are here live here on Friday, the 3rd of December, for Friday night soccer here for Matchday 8 of the PremierLiga. And here we go. That bashes Schweinsteiger. Tony Kroos. That's going to be now a free kick. Now Kroos. Now Almiron. Now Xavi. Now Tony Kroos. Ramos. Now Ruben Neves. Free kick's being given here. Lost the ball here, or gave it back away. Now it's going to be a free kick. Now, shot. Oh. Gonna be a goal right there for Mark Austin right there. Oliver card. Now, Aubameyang. Now, Adama Traore. Now, Ruben Neves. Almiron. Lost it here now to Adama Traore again. And now Jota. Now, Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang. Shot, save. Back heel there. Oh, what a save right there. Could have been a goal there for Adders in this Friday night soccer matchup here. Returning back from that 3-week circuit break. That could have been the goal to make it 1-0 there. Now Almiron. Now to Mark Austin. Now is Luis Suarez the ball. Now is bashing Schweinsteiger. Now is Di Maria. Oh, Suarez, save right there from Robert White. Kevin Carter now pings it down to Almiron. Sadio Sagbo. Kroos. Now pings the ball into the box. Now Aubameyang. Now pass it here now to Mesut Ozil. Suarez. Aubameyang, save. Aubameyang, goal. And it's 1-0. And before half-time, Addis are in the lead against their arch-nemesis Kings Park Rovers here on Friday Night Soccer. Good goal. Now Aubameyang scored, and it's 1-0 to Addis. Now Almiron, Deco, Ruben Neves. I'll pass the ball here now to Di Maria. Now give me a goal. What own goal? Oh my god! That was an own goal. Mistake was made at the back. It was from the goalkeeper, Di Maria, who pinged the ball. And there was no communication whatsoever from the goalkeeper, from his defender. And it went through his legs. And then the defender tried to clear it out, but it went over the line. Just about. And goal and technology says it's a goal. All he did is just crossed the ball to Aubameyang, and then he scored the goal. That's one of the funniest goals of the league so far this season. Look at Di Maria, all he had to do is try to give the ball to Aubameyang. Aubameyang couldn't reach the ball, however. But then, of course, Pepe just made a mistake there to the goalkeeper, went into his own net, and it's 2-0. Oh my god, just before half time. And yes, that's not very good at all. That's a funny goal that was, actually. In fact, no communication between Pepe and Robert White. But it is what it is now. It's Dama Traore here with the ball here for Kings Park Rovers. And now Ruben Neves. Ruben Neves! Oh, and a strike. And it's half time. At the break, we're here for, of course, the second half, and here we go. It's Kings Park Rovers versus Addis, and Addis are leading at the break 2-0, and we're back for the second half. Dama Traore. Oh, it's a chance here from Dama Traore to get a goal from that angle, but that went wide for a goal kick from Oliver Kahn. Boots the ball out. Now to Suarez. Now pass the ball here now to Sebastian Schweinsteiger. Oh, I thought he might have made another mistake where he could have gone, but okay. And it is 2-0 at the moment as we speak between these two teams. Now it's Ruben Neves. Now Almiron. I think Joachim Löw would be very happy coach he would be to come here against his rivals up the road from Addis Stadium and beat them 2-0. And however, of course, for Pablo Francesca, the manager for Kings Park Rovers, he'll be very disappointed that they, of course, lose this game. Even that mistake they made before half-time, that goal they scored, the second goal Di Maria scored, that ain't good. There's a chance here for a goal with the Kings Park Rovers here. Pings it. Shot from Mark Austin. Good defending there from Sergio Ramos right there. The Spanish defender saves it. And now he goes and pings the ball here to Aubameyang. That's going to be now offside. Mesut Ozil. Now Ozil. Mesut Ozil. Good block. Deco. Now is Schweinsteiger. Kagran Carter. Almiron. Ramos. Now Aubameyang. There's a free kick. And Pepe could be in a lot of trouble here, it could be. And it looks like to me that Suarez could be out injured here. He's going to be out for a month, he's going to be out for that horrific injury he suffered. I think that's going to be an injury right there. Pepe, what was he doing there? And that's going to, he'd be off after that, I think. Free kick's being made here for undergoing treatment here. Now Sago will take the free kick. Oh, it hit the wall right there. It's going to be a throw-in. Now Sago for the ball here. Now to Ryan James. Now Tony Kroos. Good block right there. Now Leroy Ferrer. Now Ramos. Now battles for Schweinsteiger. Suarez. Oh, save. Di Maria. Tony Kroos. Big boot. Now Fiore. That's going to be a free kick for Kings Park Rovers. We've only got 1 minute left for stoppage time left in the game. Now ping in the box here. Now keeper's out here. Now Aubameyang trying to hoof it, but it is all over in this Adders Derby match here on Friday Night Soccer. Welcome back to the PremierLiga there. 3-month break, circuit break, and now we're back. And the full-time score was Kings Park Rovers 0.
It's all over at Royal Lane Stadium. It's KPR 0, Adders 2. It's a huge 3 points for Adders, as it moves them from being in 9th position in the PremierLiga to 7th position as it stands at the moment. Jimmy, any thoughts on Adders' performance here today? It was a nice win for Adders today, especially the funny goal they conceded, KPR. Obviously no communication whatsoever between Pepe and the goalkeeper Robert White, as was an error was made when Di Maria was trying to cross the ball or pass the ball to Suarez, but the ball went through the goalkeeper and went to his own net, and it was a silly goal to give away. And now Luis Suarez is now out injured, as it seems, after that tackle he had with Pepe. He looks like he's going to be out for a few months. Any thoughts on how disappointing this is going to be for Adders and a setback for Adders? Well, Luis Suarez is a quality player, and he will be missed for Adders, as he scores a lot of goals. He can score goals, he can, at the age of 34, and that will be a problem for Joking, who will replace him as striker for Suarez after him being out for a few months, I reckon so, after that injury he had on the pitch here today. Any thoughts on Kings Park Rovers? Well, Kings Park Rovers lost at home, an awful defeat for them, and it wasn't a great communication whatsoever between Pepe and the goalkeeper Robert White to give away the second goal before half time, and that killed off the game, that did, right there. And now let's go down to Joachim Low and also Pablo Francesca. Pablo Francesca, today was a disappointing game to lose 2-0. Where's a disappointing game today, I felt. I feel ashamed to manage this losing team today, especially Addis Gunners, because they are our main rivals. But conceding two silly goals before half time, I felt the game was over from the two mistakes we made from the 41st minute of the game to the 45th minute of the game before half time. And I felt that it was a very disappointing game. We gave it a hell of a goal, obviously. We really gave them a hell of a goal. Had some chances, but it weren't as good chances for us, and we unfortunately lost, of course, because of that. Thank you very much, Pablo. Thank you. Joachim Low, today was a huge win against your local rivals here today. What's your thoughts after gaining the 3 points today? Yeah, it's a huge win for us. I believe this will keep our momentum high going into Wednesday's match in the Champions League to try to qualify for the round of 16 in the new year. So I'm happy that I'll take the league win today to go into our next league game next week. How disappointed are you now that Luis Suarez is going to be out after suffering an injury here today? It's disappointing to lose him as he's our main striker, quality striker, who score goals for our team. And this will probably affect us going into our crucial matches throughout this whole season, depending how long he will last his injury for. Okay, best of luck anyways, Joachim Low. Yeah, thank you. And that was Joachim Low, of course, talking there, and also Pablo Francesca. And that's going to be a wrap here today on Friday Night Soccer. Until now, after the circuit break, and we also have a new appointment for Portsburg United. Obviously, Mike Tuberg was sacked during the circuit break due to the lack of results. Only 2 points they've only gained this season. They haven't won a single game yet in the PremierLiga, as they only drew 2 games since they've been promoted to this division. Now they've got John Hughes as their new manager of Portsburg United. And Jimmy, tell us your thoughts on this matchup today with these two teams, starting with Portsburg United. Well, Portsburg United, of course, in a huge game for them, especially a very big week for them, as we know, of course, preparing for a new manager to come in to fulfill Mike Tuberg's boots as manager. I know that things didn't work out as well for them after being promoted to this division and not won a single game yet since they've been away from this league for 16 years. So, with a new manager in charge, of course, John Hughes, this will be a new bit of a new buzz in the culture of this club, and they know that today is a huge game for them. They know they need to win today and get their first win. And it'll be difficult. I'm not saying it'll be easy. I think it's going to be a very, very difficult game. It's going to be for John Hughes, of course. He's got a lot of experience as manager at this top level before, keeping teams in the league and steadying the ship. He's got a lot of experience in that, of course. But today, to fulfil the boots after Malt Tallberg will take time. But I think that he is the right man to take over and, come out of retirement to come and manage this great big club, Portsburg United. I think this will be a huge task for him going forward for this season. What about Los Andreas? Well, Los Andreas, of course, they are playing away from home against Portsburg United. I know that these two teams played each other quite a lot of times last season as they were in the same league as one another in Division 1 and both got promoted together to the PremierLiga. We know they've got a lot of potential and they have gained results already this season. They've actually gained 2 wins and 1 draw so far in the PremierLiga, and that's some huge good difference for them to try and have. And I think that being 2 wins and 1 draw, getting 7 points so far in the league is fantastic. It is, and I'm hoping that it will really kick on for this game here today after the circuit break to hopefully get a result here today and try and get up to 2 digits in this division. So that's going to be something they're going to look forward to. And but it's going to be a tough one because these two teams will definitely want to win out against each other. But we'll wait and see. Absolutely there. Let's go now to interview the managers. We're going now to, of course, John Hughes and also with Sam Atkins. John Hughes, your first ever game as manager for Portsmouth United. It comes here today on television here today as your team is playing at home today against Los Andreas. Any thoughts you've told the players in the dressing room before this game today? Well, I've told the players that we got to really stand tall. We've got to be very, very at the back, very, very aggressive, and we have to really play a set tone that the players can respond to in the game. Didn't think they respond to Mike Toolberg, but they will probably understand what I'm trying to do. They've seen my track record and know that my managerial record is to keep teams in the league instead of the ship at a club like Portsmouth and any other teams through the years. So it's an honour for me to manage this club, like I said on Wednesday. But today against Los Andreas, we're going to work hard and we're going to grind and play conservative soccer. And if we could do that in this matchup throughout the whole 90 minutes of the match, then we'll get ourselves our first win of the season. And it'd be nice if we do. And it's going to be difficult though. We can't look at itself as going to be an easy game because Los Andreas are a quality side and they've been promoted with Portsmouth last season. So we've got to take this team lightly today, and I think that we could give ourselves the 3 points perhaps. So we'll have to wait and see, of course. All right then, thank you very much there, John Hughes. Sam Atkins, today your team, of course, are playing against Portsmouth away from home. Any thoughts about your team, Los Andreas, today? Well, today we know that we're against a team who played last season, who got promoted with us last season, joint promoted with us. So we're not going to make this game as a game that we don't know about. We know the opposition very, very well. So it'll be a lot easier, I reckon, to do that against Portsmouth. We all know that Portsmouth have not won a game yet this season, and we have got the advantage over them compared to where we are at the moment in the league. So hopefully we can bring that to the table here today. At their stadium here today at Wellard Lane Stadium, and we know that we have to try and be as consistent and very, very strong as possible if we've got any chances of perhaps gaining 3 points against Portsmouth. So we know that we will try to be offensive. We'll allow Shearer and Gascoigne to get the ball more, and hopefully we can score goals with the two players up front and also Falcao as well, to try and get the ball in the back of the net, because we know we've got potential, we know we've got quality in our team. We just got to make sure we really execute it really, really properly against the struggling Portsmouth. Okay, thank you very much there, Sam Atkins. Thank you. And that's all we have time for here today for these two managers to talk. Let's get straight to the action right now between Portsmouth and Los Andreas.
Hello and welcome here today on Super Saturday, here today at 2 o'clock. It's Portsmouth United, the new manager John Hughes in charge at his first game in charge manager for Portsmouth, as they're up against the team who were promoted with Portsmouth United to the PremierLiga, Los Andreas. And let's get this match underway right here, right now, here on Super Saturday. Right, let's get straight in this matchup underway right here. It's John Hughes, his first managerial game in charge manager for Portsmouth United after the departure of Mike Toolberg, and he's took over his reign. Obviously, Portsmouth only played 7 games of the league season. They only drew 2 of those matches, and the manager was sacked because of that as well, because Portsmouth really want to stay in the league after being away from this division for 16 years. And they're up against their promoted rivals, Los Andreas. So here we go. Let's get this game underway right here, right now, between Los Andreas and Portsmouth United. Can Portsmouth get their first win under their new manager, John Hughes, and also his first win and the first win of Portsmouth's for this new campaign as well, for the first time in 16 years this division. They haven't won a game yet in this league, so we'll see how this goes about. Now, Ben Jones, shot here for Portsmouth, and it's a goal! Straight from the 5th minute of the game. They've just already scored, Portsmouth. Good start to the new era of John Hughes in charge as manager for Portsburg. A great goal from Pele. There you go, 1-0. Portsburg are in the lead. Now, Cal the Dragon. Now Slavio. Now Shearer. Now under. Pele. Shot. Save. Now Bateman. Now Cal the Dragon pings the ball our way. Pass the ball here now. Chance of a Pele here. Oh, it could have been the own goal nearly there, but okay, save there from Cal the Dragon. Now is Henry Lukaku. Now Savio. Now under the top. It's going to be a goal here for a second goal, and Portsburg are 2-0 up. And John Hughes in charge as the newly manager for Portsburg. Really are up to a winning start here. Great goal, 2-0. Free kick's being given. Now free kick right here from Los Andres. Mason Harrison. Good basketball kick. Now Peter Schmeichel. Now Henry Lukaku keeps the ball away. Shot maybe, that's going to be offside. Free kick. Now Spike will pass the ball short here, now to Justin Henderson. Cruyff. Shot, block. Now, Pavon. Goal! It's 3-0 to Portsburg United. What a diamond header that was there from under. It's 3 goals to 0. And what a goal it was. And yes, 3-0. Portsburg have dominated this game so far. And the new manager, of course, John Hughes, has really done well for this team so far in his first game in charge. Under Mike Tulberg, did not even pick up any points whatsoever, only 2 points he gained. But Portsburg might get their first league win in the top flight since 2005 when they were relegated, when they did actually won their last game and the last game of the season, funny enough, against Georgetown Red Devils by 1-0. And they hadn't it wasn't enough points they had that time, and then they got relegated, and they had a lot of financial trouble ever since. And then they did very, very well under Mike Tulberg, got a new owner in charge, and they've made it into a team in the back of the top division for the first time since those years, of course. But now, there's a chance here from Hulk. Save right there from Peter Schmeichel. And that is the break at half-time here on Super Saturday. Under the new regime of John Hughes in charge of manager, it's Portsburg United. Now, Hulk. Now, there's a chance here for Pele. Now, Ben Jones. Defending right there. Tape down. Now is Pele. Now Henry Alauku. Now Falcao. Now under. Now Pavlovic. Now Slavio. Falcao. Now Ben Jones. Now is Johan Cruyff, lost the ball here. Now to Paul Gascoigne. Now Alan Shearer. Shot from Falcao, and they've got a goal back in the game. But it's not enough though. It is 3-1 now. There you have it. Very good goal. Now Pavlovic. Under. Now it's be a free kick. There you go. Now it's Harrison. Now Hulk. Now, Scott Barker, header from Shearer, and it's now 3-2. This could be a comeback coming up here, it could be for Los Andreas, because they were losing 3-0 at half-time, and it's now 3-2. And Shearer's put the ball into the circle to get the game underway after that goal they scored. They're getting back to this game right here. There you go. What a header. And now is Panavolic. Now is Barker. And Shearer. And now is Panavon. Now Slavio. Shearer. Pavon. Under. That's going to be a free kick. Free kick's been given. Now save right there from Cal the Dragon for Los Andreas. Boots the ball out. They are losing 3-2. Polksburg have to hang on to get their first ever win in the top division for the first time in 16 years. And having John Hughes in the dugout as their new manager, it could happen. They've got to hang on for 7 minutes before the end of the game, unless they can concede a silly goal right here. But good defending right there from Polksburg right there. Now under. Now is chance for Harrison here. Shot from Falcao. Good block again. Now Adam Marshall. That's going to be now a free kick. Or foreign, sorry, in fact. And they've got to hang on for dear life here, Polksburg. Can they get their first win this season against Los Andreas? Their first win in the top division for the first time since 2005, and they've done it. Polksburg have got their first 3 points of their league campaign under their new manager John Hughes, who was appointed on Wednesday, and they got the result here today on Super Saturday. Polksburg 3, Los Andreas.
The full-time whistle has officially blown here today, and Polksburg have got their first ever victory in the top flight of Republican soccer since they've been out of that division for 16 years, out of this division of the PremierLiga, and they got their first result today by beating their promoted fellow promoted side who got promoted in this league with them, Los Andreas, by 3-2 today. And Jimmy, tell us your thoughts on how John Hughes, in his first game as manager for Polksburg, to get them their first win of their Premier League campaign so far. How did that feel for him? Huge win. You know, the weight off of the club's shoulders, the weight off of, John Hughes' shoulders, of course, at his age, at 73 years old, to come out of retirement to manage this team, and the players as well, to weight off their shoulders as well, that they got their first win of the season, and winning 3-2 against Los Andreas is huge. It's huge in a way, and they are very, very happy to see them to get the result they needed, because They need a balance, they need a bit of a shift in. They want to really want to get a result here today, and they did that. And I really thought, in the first half, I thought they played so well. They did and dominated the game, and they won 3-0 at half time. Then, however, in the second half, I thought things weren't as great, allowing goals, silly goals and mistakes happening in the other end. And Los Andreas did score 2 goals because of that. And they need to work on defensively. I think they need to do. I know that he is a defensive manager, John Hughes, so I think he probably needs to get more training to spend time with the players to really get that right. But at the same time, they won 3-2 today, and that's the main thing really for John Hughes' team to get his first victory as manager for this club, and also the first win of the Portsmouth United team to be part of this division, to win their first game in the top flight since 2005, and that was the time when they got relegated that year. But that's a huge win to them, and they will be very happy. And what about Los Andreas? Losing today by 3-2. They could have got back and got a draw out of Portsmouth, but didn't, unfortunately, and they played unfortunately a defeat for them. Yeah, it's very disappointing to see how the way they lost today. They lost by 3-2. It's one of those things you have to really accept. And I think they will accept it because they really have won a game already this season. They only won 2 games this season, and losing today, it's not good. But at the same time, it happens, and anyone can get a buzz of a result. But unfortunately, it wasn't to be for Los Andreas, and also for Sam Atkins as manager as well. Not things right for him as well today. Absolutely there, Jimmy has. But let's go now to the managers, John Hughes and also Sam Atkins. John Hughes, a huge win for your team today. 3-2 on your first game in charge. How does that make you feel? I feel relieved. I feel happy, relieved that this club have appointed me on Wednesday to make this team to keep them in the league. We've got a long way to go, of course. We only played, this club has played 7 games, 8 games in total now. And today was fantastic. Now we've got 30 games to go until we try and keep this team in the league, and hopefully might explore ourselves, perhaps might go in the top half of the table if we can do very, very well. But today's performance was fantastic. I thought at half-time it was fantastic to be 3-0 up. And then I thought in the 60th and 70th minute of the matchup, we conceded 2 silly goals. I thought, maybe it might be a comeback for Los Andreas. But we kept digging defensively throughout the half an hour of the game, and we won the game because of it. So I'm a very pleased man to manage this team in my first managerial game as manager for this club. And a good start, and I'm very pleased that we got the victory that we needed today, because if we didn't, then we got a lot more work to do. But a good start. Results means results at the end of the day. It doesn't matter how we play, it depends we win. That's the whole point. It's a results business, and the best thing is, over everything we've done in training, drills and whatever, this was the best part. Got a result. Next game, let's move on. Thank you very much there, John Hughes. Thank you. Sam Atkins, today was a very disappointing game. You allowed Portsmouth to get their first win of their season. How did that make you feel to lead the losing team? Yeah, I feel disappointed, of course, to lose today, because we know that we should have done better, I think, in terms of how the way we should play. We allowed them to destroy us throughout the 45 minutes of the matchup. I thought, we did very, very well after half-time to score 2 goals, and we really attacked them very, very well in that moment. But then we were a bit sloppy at the end, and we lost because of that. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We've got to move on from that, and we'll see how that goes to our next game now, and hopefully we can try bounce back in that one compared to this one. Thank you very much there, Sam Atkins. Thank you. Today, we go now to Taloga here today at the Santo Park Stadium, as it's Thomas Tuchel's Inter Taloga are playing against Grasshoppers United here today. Well, Inter Taloga, of course, are in the Europa League positions at the moment in the PremierLiga, but for Grasshoppers, a very good start to the season so far. They have picked up a bit of lacklustre results before the circuit break happened, but they're up there at the top half of the table anyways, so So, how do you feel, Jimmy, about these two teams? Starting with the home team, of course, here today, Inter Taloga. Well, of course, Inter Taloga are a very, very, very huge club, a big club. Should win this game really on paper. I don't see any problems whatsoever, of course, with Inter Taloga to struggle against Grasshoppers on paper. Really, I know that Grasshoppers have got a very good team, a very good structured team. They've got. I think it's wearing out a little bit after the start, a good start to the season they had. Grasshoppers not had, but today we know that it's going to be huge for Simon Escaluzzi to try and get something out of this game today. But you just never say never. But I think with Mbappe playing, with obviously having, of course, Griezmann, Beckham up front, and the fans, the home fans, giving the buzz to the home team, I think there's going to be a very uneven game for Grasshoppers. But you never know what will happen in this matchup. We know that Grasshoppers are back after the circuit break. They want to try and perhaps prove a point and win today to try and push up towards that top four position. But it is what it is. We'll see how it all goes to this matchup here today between these two teams. But Taloga will definitely be the favourite, of course. Right, absolutely there. Let's go now to interview the two coaches, Tuchel and Escaluzzi. Thomas Tuchel, today is a huge game for your team, of course, as your team are playing against Grasshoppers. And you win today, you could go towards and push towards that top four position. Is that the case for your team today? Yeah, absolutely. We want to be in that position. We know that we have got a very good team, a very set-minded team. We know that we are 2 points in front of Grasshoppers United, so we cannot make a mistake today. We cannot make a mistake at all. You know, we have got a very intensity team. We've been preparing for this game, of course, for the 3-week circuit break. We've been preparing to try to get more results going into this game here today at home. So it's important for us to try to work hard, to fight, to be aggressive, and to be a strong team, and that's what we have to do. So if we can be a very consistent team, if we can try to fight and try to be a very high-pressing team and very, very aggressive team, then so be. And I'll try everything what it takes for us to try to win, to try to press, and to try to fight, and that's what we have to do. So we'll try everything we can to fight. We need to try to press, and we press, and we press, and if we do that today, we'll get ourselves the result. And that's what we're going to try to do, to try to get ourselves the 3 points here on Saturday. Okay, thank you very much, Thomas Tuchel. Thank you. Simon Escaluzzi, today you're up against Inter Taloga, a very uneven game for your team, but at the same time, you can still finish above Inter Taloga if you get the result today before the end of the week. How do you feel about that? Well, we had a very good start to the season of the PremierLiga, but at the same time, we know that it's something that we have to look forward to going into the next game. We got to be very cautious on how the way we play. We got to be cautious on our team, and that's what we have to do. And if we can be cautious as a team and be a very aggressive team, then we could get a result out of it today. But we know that today is important if we can keep consistent, defend better against Inter Taloga. We know that they've got some very good attackers up front, but we have to be very solid at the back and try to not allow them to try to hit on us a lot. So we'll do everything what it takes to try to get a point today or something today, but we'll see. Okay, thank you very much there, Simon Escaluzzi. Thank you very much. Thank you. And there you go. That was the two managers, of course, here today, Tuchel and Simon Escaluzzi. Let's go now to the game right here, right now.
Loga versus Grasshoppers United, and here we go. Right, this is it. It's Inter Taloga versus Grasshoppers United. And let's get this game underway right here, right now. As these two teams are live here at the Santo Park Stadium. It's Thomas Tuchel's Inter Taloga versus Simon Escaluzzi's Grasshoppers United. We are back from the circuit break. Second game to be played here today after the result between Portsburg and Los Andras in their match, when Portsburg won 3-2 in that one. And here we go, and let's get this match underway here today, live here on the 4th of December here today for return back of the PremierLiga. It's Grasshoppers versus Inter Taloga. Now, Mahrez. Header. Goal. It's 1-0. And straight from the game already, Inter Taloga have just scored straight into the matchup. Very good. Very good goal right there. And it's 1-0 to Inter Taloga. Yes, 1-0. Now to chance here. Rio Ferdinand. Now Griezmann. Save. Now Harry Robson. Dumfries. Shot. 2-0. 2-0 to Inter Taloga. Very good goal right there. Huge. 2-0. And straight 11 minutes being played already, and it's 2-0. And there you go, 2-0. Now El Jaluso. Shot, save right there. That's going to be now a corner. Save. Dumfries. That's offside right there. That's going to be now a free kick for Grasshoppers. Inter Taloga, of course, are 2-0 in the game so far. And they'll be very happy to do so, of course, lead this game to win this match as well. Definitely is something. And that's going to be now a goal kick. Harry Robson. Now Beckham. Oh, Mbappe scores. It's 3-0. 3-0 Inter Taloga here on Super Saturday. There you go. It is a goal. 3-0 into Taloga. They've been dominating Grasshoppers in this match. I know that Grasshoppers had a very good start to the season they had, and they're doing very well they are under Simon Escaluzzi, but today they're getting thrashed here by Grasshoppers here. They're in the first half and it's 3-0 already. Now Joel Kenzie. El Chaluso. Delict. Save from Ospina. We play Anderson. Now Shinchenko. Save! Good save there from Donnarumma. The Italian saved it right there. That's huge. There you go. That is half time. It's Inter Taloga 3, Grasshoppers United 0. There you go. Inter Taloga 3, Grasshoppers United 0, and we are back here for the second half. And let's see how Taloga responds even more into this game. Can they get more goals? Can they get? I know that Portsburg were 3-0 up in their game, and they conceded 2 goals they did, and it was 3-2 at the end of that match. But we'll see how this game goes. Now Mbappe now the ball. Won the ball, lost it there to Grasshoppers' defence, gave that away there sillily right there. Amares. Mbappe. Come on, get out. Oh, okay. Good goalkeeping right there from Donnarumma right there. Now Pavel Nedved. Now is Mbappe. Now is Mahrez. Now it's a pass here. Now here's a chance here for Mobile. Harry Robson. Free kick. Now Mahrez. There you go. Now it's going to be a corner. Chance here. Now Mahrez. Shot. Save. Now it's going to be a corner kick again. Header. Oh. Tom Bennett. Now Mbappe. Goal! 4-0. And a very good goal right there. Hat-trick this man, of course. Great goal from Mbappe. They are thrashing Grasshoppers here at the Santo Park Stadium here today, here on Super Saturday. What a game. What a game. Victor Taloga. Right, it's now 4-0. Oliver Peters. Now Chibi. Immobile. There's a bit of a fight going on here between Chirio Immobile and Rio Ferdinand. There's a free kick. Oh, what a block! Zinchenko. El Chaluso. Oh, gave that away right there. Now to Griezmann here. Now Kylian Mbappe is trying to get the ball, but oh, that was awful. Gave that away. That was crap. That was. That's going to be now a free kick. Right, there you go. It's into Taloga 4, Grasshoppers United 0 at the end of the game. It's all over. What a match. And Mbappe is the hat-trick man here today in this matchup. What a game.
The full-time whistle has officially blown here today, and it was Inter Taloga 4, Grasshoppers United 0. It was a fantastic game, it was, for Inter Taloga. A huge win for them, and that puts them in a very good position in the table of the Premier League in 16th place. So let's go now to interview the managers after the game, as we got enough of the talking, of course, here today. Let's go now to Thomas Tuchel, and also as well the manager for Grasshoppers, Simon Escaluzzi. Thomas Tuchel, a huge win for your team today. Kylian Mbappe scored a hat-trick for Inter Taloga, and your team did win 4-0. How did that make your team feel you got the result as you wanted today? Yeah, absolutely. It was a great game for our team. Of course, Kylian Mbappe was a very good player. The team, a very good player, a very strong player out front, and having him in the goals he scored was absolutely unbelievable. And I thought we had a very good team, a very good spirit. We got a lot of high intensity throughout the whole game, and we had that throughout the whole matchup. I don't see Grasshoppers had any chances in the game because we've been giving them no chances. We've been bullying them, their defence throughout the whole game, and I'm very impressed. I'm very impressed to see my team get the result and another win in our locker as well. I'm very happy. Thank you very much there, Thomas Tuchel. Yeah, thank you. Simon Escaluzzi, today your team, of course, lost by 4-0. How did that make your team feel today on the result? Well, it was a very difficult match for our team. We were awful in the whole on the whole game. We weren't playing at our stripes at all. We weren't working hard enough. We weren't, and unfortunately, that was the problem. We weren't working enough harder. We weren't fighting enough. We weren't, and it was not an ideal way to think, because I thought today was a ridiculous moment for us. We should have done better. We should have tried to fight a lot better in the game, and we wasn't. So today wasn't really great at all, and we want to be as very consistent as we possibly can, and we need to be as efficient as we possibly can. If we can try to do that, then that's something that we need to work on. But today is a tough team, a tough ask to try to beat Inter Taloga, but at the same time we'll see how it comes into the next matchups. Try to win, try to be consistent, and try and be in that top half of the table. The official results for the PremierLiga Matchday 8. Kings Park Rovers 0, Addis Gunners 2. Portsburg United 3, Los Andreas 2. Interloper 4, Grasshoppers United 0. Hassenfield Terriers 0, Chesco Blue Tigers 2. Parantos 1, RB Newport 0. Hashtag United 0, Padres Impact 1. Tomato Bees 0, Ware North 3, Los Andreas Pompey 0, Goldfield Boys United 3, South Coast Rangers 1, Georgian City 2, Georgington Red Devils 2, Sporting Sun Lake 0.